Hi, everybody. My name's Rod Starr. I'm founder of the Grant-A-Starr Foundation. I want to welcome you to what we are calling a Stellar Health Series, and it's graciously sponsored by Children's Memorial Hermann Hospital. And for those of you that don't know or are not familiar with the Grant-A-Starr Foundation, let me give you a little bit of background. Tragically, my wife and I started the foundation back in 2006 after the loss of our son, Grant, to a virus that the doctors could never identify. So we decided to start the foundation, certainly to celebrate Grant's life, but also to advance research in diagnostic testing for infectious diseases. So we embarked on that mission, created the foundation, and that is the sole mission of Grant-A-Starr Foundation, and that is to save children's lives through the advancement of diagnostic testing.
It is both an honor and a pleasure to share just a little bit about the wonderful partnership between the Grant-A-Starr Foundation, Memorial Hermann Hospital, Children's Memorial Hermann Hospital, and McGovern Medical School. Since 2010, when we first applied for funding from the Grant-A-Starr Foundation to expand Dr. Rodrigo Hasbun's efforts to improve both the diagnosis and management of neurologic infections in adults to children, we have received close to $500,000 in funding over 10 years. This stable source of funding has been critical in maintaining our research momentum, expanding partnerships, producing over 60 publications, and raising awareness with numerous national and international presentations.
The types of infections that we have studied include suspected meningitis, community-acquired meningitis, healthcare-associated ventriculitis and meningitis, West Nile virus infections, tuberculosis, brucella meningitis, neurosyphilis, and encephalitis. We have done this with the collaboration of several departments at UT Health, including neurology, neurosurgery, ophthalmology, and neuroradiology. We also have recently published the impact of a rapid diagnostic multiplex PCR in adults with meningitis in a public hospital in Colombia. Lastly, we have investigated different brain infections with a collaboration of investigators from the Infectious Diseases International Research Initiative. This group includes a group of 377 investigators throughout the world. During the last decade, we have been able to train a total of 29 medical students, residents, and infectious disease fellows in research studies of brain infections. Several of these physicians have now gone to different areas of the US and across the world, including Thailand, Saudi Arabia, and Costa Rica, and they continue to contribute to research studies in brain infections. Lastly, we have had the opportunity to do the first study in the United States to evaluate a rapid diagnostic test, a meningitis and encephalitis panel that is now available worldwide and is changing lives. We are currently working in the second version of this meningitis panel, and we are exploring other more comprehensive diagnostic technologies such as metagenomic sequencing. These studies have been done with the help of the Grant-A-Starr Foundation, and we are indebted to them because without their research support, it would have been impossible to accomplish all that we've done. So it's been really a blessing to be in partnership with the Grant-A-Starr Foundation to be able to continue to improve the diagnosis and management, not only adults, but children with CNS infections.
We've come a long ways, the foundation, since its inception, with a lot of help from volunteers. Typically we would have a fundraising event about this time every year, a gala in person. Of course, like every other business, including nonprofits, we've had to change the way we do business. So we're reaching out to our supporters who have been great with a virtual event, I'll call it. And it'll be a series of anecdotes, one, an update from the physicians that are working on the research to advance diagnostic testing. You'll hear that update. But we wanted to stay relevant in the current COVID pandemic. So you'll hear from experts at Children's Memorial Hermann Hospital about how children can function in today's society, with the pandemic out there. It is a celebration of Grant's life. So we, from the bottom of our hearts, appreciate that. And then we also help with your support on advancing diagnostic testing. Thank you.